So that was a very cute episode between Stark and Fern, when they had their little solo dance in the ballroom that night. I think that was very cute with them, man. You can really see the relationship between Fern and Stark kind of building up. Like, Stark hasn't noticed it, but I've noticed that Fern has at least taken a bit of liking to Stark, to our boy Stark. So yeah, I just thought it was very cute that we had that time, and it really, kind of reinforces that outcome that maybe there's a chance that Stark and Fern end up together when this whole defeat the Demon Lord journey is over, and they settle down in the kingdom somewhere, um, and just live a free life pretty much. Um, but one thing I did wanna bring up was after the dance, we got a scene where Stark and the king, they're talking, and he says, why don't you stay here? Like, instead of going with frieren, why don't you just stay here, kind of replace my son? Cause you're pretty much a duplicate of him. And Stark's like, oh no, I can't really replace your son. It'd be weird pretty much, and all that stuff pretty much. And the king says, yeah, I can't really replace your father. So he agrees with Stark, and he just leaves it at that pretty much. But I do wonder if since we're halfway through the journey, as they said, um and it really in real time for their lives, it won't really take long, um from halfway to defeat the Demon Lord. Maybe until they're around in their early 20s, they would finally end. At the same time it took the actual heroes that we saw, like Himela and everything. So I think around the early 20s they should be done with they should have defeated the Demon Lord. But I do wonder that if after the journey, Stark just decides to settle back in this kingdom with Stark and Fern pretty much. And I wonder, cause they could have a thing where it's oh, I'm the king's adoptive son, so I'll be the next in line pretty much. And then until Stark's time is, until he's done meeting the king, he can have maybe either Noon Num, the actual child of the king, or they could possibly have Stark and Fern's child be the next ruler. But I think definitely we might. I think definitely it would be there's a chance that maybe Stark and Fern, just settle down in that location, because he's obviously already welcomed to be, the king's adoptive son, pretty much. And, I feel like there's a chance that could really happen, because it doesn't really sound like a bad plan. I mean, what does he have planned after? Does he have any plan for after the journey? As far as we know, I think we do not. So, I feel like that whole thing, will be very beneficial for him. He'll start looking that way, oh, maybe it's not such a bad idea. And yeah, but overall, pretty cute episode. I mean, with the moment, the whole dancing between Fern and Stark, I thought that was pretty wholesome and everything. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this episode. Overall, pretty cool episode. Um, very wholesome and pretty cool. But I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please do like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.